Hey guys, good evening. Josh Hampton here. Just trying out some live streaming on Facebook. This is a first for me, and I'm a little bit nervous to be perfectly honest. I've never done this before, and just wanted to give everybody a big shout out tonight and just let you know that I'm going to be singing a couple of songs tonight. I've had a lot of people in my church, a lot of people in my family have been asking me when I'm going to do some recording, when I'm going to do some live stuff on the internet. And I've been really reluctant to do so because I'm not one that likes to glorify myself in any ways. Um, I'm a music minister and one of the worship leaders at Pathway Church of God here in Paris, Texas. I absolutely love my church, and we have a great music ministry there, and I've really enjoyed being involved in music. And I've been involved in music my entire life from the time that I was a child. I grew up in the church. I grew up in a really small town in Arkansas, and my father was a music minister. My father was an amazing musician, and we really enjoyed having music in our lives. My dad had a drum set at home, and we had instruments at home. And from the time I was a baby and I was still in diapers, my mother would put me up on the piano stool and would let me play the piano with her. And I've been involved in music since I was really small. And to be honest with you, I don't know how this is going to go. I know that my internet is acting crazy tonight. And so if I'm cutting out, if I'm fading out, I apologize in advance. If it sounds awful, I apologize in advance. Feel free to leave some comments and just let me know how things are looking, how things are going. Um, like I said, this is my first experience with Facebook Live, so um, this is a unique experience for me. So apologies in advance for any technical difficulties because this is not my forte as of right now. I want to give a big shout out to a really good friend of mine, David Peters, who loaned me a lot of this sound equipment that I have here at my house. We've been talking about doing some music ministry and doing some recording together, and tonight I'm using a lot of his equipment here at my house to do a lot of this. And so big shout out to him for hooking me up there. But most of all, big shout out to God, because I mean, without him and allowing me to take part and being a minister and the talents and things that he's blessed me with, I would definitely not be doing what I'm doing tonight. So I want to thank the Lord for everything that he's done for me and the paths that he's placed me down. um, I've done a lot of music ministry in a lot of churches in the last 20, 25 years. And it's been a really tremendous blessing to be able to reach out and touch people's lives through music and through worship. Worship is a big part of my life, and I glorify God in everything that I do when it comes to music, because music is so powerful. And I thank the Lord Jesus for being a big impact in my life through music. He's really turned my life around in some very dark seasons of my life just through music alone. And I give God the glory for that tonight. I am actually going to sing tonight. I'm going to sing a couple of songs with CD. Um, I hope I have everything dialed in and tuned in correctly. I can't make any promises what it's going to sound like. So, again, please feel free to give feedback tonight. Hopefully, I'll be doing this more often. I am planning on making a CD here at the house. Some of my family have been requesting for a long time that I do an updated CD. I did one about 10 years ago or so. Very poor quality, very low quality with some of the equipment that I had. And I'm going to do another one eventually, just to send out to my family and to send out to some folks in my church and in my immediate circle that have been asking. So that to come. Um, but I am going to sing with some CDs tonight, and I hope that everything comes across really well. I also play the guitar among several other instruments, but I don't have that dialed in and ready to go tonight. So I've been messing with the sound equipment for about 2 nights now and driving my wife crazy, singing the same song over and over again. But we've had a big laugh about it because she loves to worship as well as much as I do. And so I'm going to play a couple of songs and sing a couple of songs for you, and I hope that everything sounds okay. and that you're blessed by God's music because it's all about Him tonight. Amen. So just bear with me. In my hand, just like they were only grains of sand. The anchor holds, though the ship is battered. The anchor holds, though the sails are torn. I have fallen on my knees as I face those raging seas, but the anchor holds in spite of the storm. Well, I have been young, but I am older now, and there has been beauty that these eyes have seen. But it was in the night when I faced the storm of my life. Oh, that's where God proved His love to me. The anchor holds, though the ship is battered. The anchor holds, though the sails are torn. I have fallen on my knees as I face those raging seas, but the anchor holds in spite of the storm. Well, I have fallen on my knees as I face those raging seas, but the anchor holds in spite of the storm. All right. One of my favorite songs. I've sung that song many times in church. Like I said, guys, I have no idea what this sounds like on your side. I'm looking at my connection speed and looking at the frame rate in Facebook, and it's looking pretty sketchy. So apologies. Um, like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what it sounds like. I definitely know that my internet speed way out here in the boondocks is pretty low. Um, so just give me some feedback. Um, like I said, I'll be doing this more often, hopefully, if my internet connection allows. We'll also be doing some streaming through YouTube eventually. Looking at recording some CDs as well. Just really, really enjoying um, a lot of this new stuff. um, a lot of this stuff that I have, I've not worked with a lot, and like I said, I've never used Facebook Live before. We use it at my church. My church streams live on Facebook, so tune in. Pathway International Church of God here in Paris, Texas. Feel free to tune in any Sunday. Services start at 10:45. Our pastor, Samuel Evers, is absolutely amazing, and he definitely will bless your life if you tune in and listen to one of his messages. Um, so, yeah, that was song number one. I'm going to get set up for song number two. How's everybody doing tonight? Because um, I'm nervous as all get out right now, to be honest with you. Um, Getting all kinds of crazy warnings over here on Facebook Live showing me that I've got a low frame rate and this and that. Just got to get it dialed in, guys, so apologies. Daniel, I see you, my man. Yeah, love that song. Absolutely amazing. Love the anchor holds. The next two songs that I'm going to sing are older songs. Like I said, my dad was a musician, and a lot of the stuff that I do, I like to do in his memory. I lost my dad in 1998 to congestive heart failure. He went out singing. He really did. He went out singing. He went out praising the Lord, and just an awesome testimony of his life and what he passed on to me and what he imparted on to me as my father, my earthly father figure. Um, it's freezing up, yeah. I had a feeling it was going to do that. I probably should have recorded this also. Next time I'll actually record it and send it out. I'm actually streaming this through a separate app connected to Facebook, just so I can get better sound quality. Like I said, testing new stuff. So apologies. At this point tonight, I really don't know how to fix it. Guys, feedback. If you guys know what I can do to improve the sound quality or the picture quality, please give me feedback, because I really want to do this and make this a frequent thing on Facebook. So apologies in advance for any troubles that I'm having tonight. And thank you for tuning in. Next song I'm going to sing is an oldie but goodie. Yeah, I'm old enough that I can say that. It is an oldie but goodie. Um, Another song that my dad used to sing in church. One of my favorites. Um, so just bear with me here, guys, as I get it dialed in here. Like I said, if it's freezing, is really sketchy or pixelated or anything on your side, um, yeah, my internet connection is fading in and out as well. So that could be, like I said, I live out in the country, and it just comes and goes. We can stream Netflix just fine 95% of the time, but when it comes to doing anything on my computer, um, it's pretty sketchy sometimes. So, but we do the best with what we got right where we're at. And when you live out in the sticks, it's sometimes you just have to live with it. So, all right, next song that I'm going to sing is Calvary's the Reason Why. Then all the trials of this world, they just seem like nothing when they're compared to dark Calvary. Oh, and sometimes I just want to praise you, and sometimes just to speak your name. Oh, sometimes I just want to thank you without asking you for a thing. Oh, sometimes Sometimes all I do is cry. Everything that I have, I owe to reason why. You know, you just gotta love those old songs. Yeah, I'm a contemporary artist at heart. I love contemporary worship music, but I was raised on the old stuff. You know, my dad, that's all he sang. I mean, he was an oldies guru when it came to all things music, but he loved to sing Southern gospel and he loved to sing a lot of those old songs. And I'm telling you, I really love to sing that old stuff. Not only because it's just great music, but also because it honors my father's memory. And Lacey, I see you on there. Make sure Alex is watching too, because he would get a kick out of this. Um, so yeah, um, Lacey, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. So, oh my goodness, I know you and Alex and all of you guys have this is your world. So I am like completely lost right now. Um, got a lot of equipment here that I borrowed from a friend of mine from church. I'm planning on actually recording some CDs with what I've got. Going to send out to everybody. I've got a lot of people in my church that have been asking for some music and for me. Terrible. So if it's freezing or the frame rate is just really glitchy or pixelated, then I'm very sorry. Out here where I live, you just don't get good internet connection, but I'm not going to let that stop me. Alex, I hope you're doing okay. I just talked to our mom earlier, and she told me that you were not feeling very well. So prayers going out to you, my friend. Also praying for Jim. Heard he just had surgery. So you guys that are out there, lift up Alex Hampton, my baby brother, and Jim Williamson, my stepdad. Need prayers, just a healing in their body. Um, so one more song. I was just going to do three. I've got a stack of them over here, but I'm just going to do three for the sake of time. I've been on here approaching 30 minutes, and it's getting late. So going to do this more often, guys. This is not to build a fan base in any way. I'm not looking to gain any popularity. I'm not looking to gain any following of any kind. Just kind of using my time at home to enjoy my hobby and enjoy my passion, which is music. Our church, Pathway International Church of God, is we stream live on Facebook. We're working on our sound quality and working on incorporating some new stuff so that we can improve. But overall, I love our church. Our church is fantastic. We have a great music team, great pastor, and our worship services are just phenomenal. So one more song, guys, and I'm going to call it quits and get off of here. Give my voice a rest. I've actually been singing for about 2 hours before I started this, just trying to dial all the equipment in and trying to test my software. Like I said earlier, I'm actually running through a different software to stream into Facebook, so so that I can also record. But I forgot to start the record before I played this, so oops. I will next time. So this next song I'm going to sing, Alex, I hope you're listening. We actually played this song at my father's funeral. It's kind of a hard song for me to sing because I get emotional every time that I sing it. This was one of my dad's absolute favorite songs. And we played this song at my dad's funeral. And so the name of the song is I Found a Lily in My Valley, another oldie but goodie. And so I hope this blesses your heart. And after this, I'm gonna say my farewells and then get off and wrap my night up because I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and get ready for work. So here we go.
all alone and broken hearted, trying to calm the raging battle in my mind. In search of many answers that my troubled soul just couldn't seem to find. I saw a flower blooming where there was no rain nor sunshine, and I knew not that this flower would change the rest of my life. I found the lily in my valley. I found strength when I was worn. I found a place to leave my burdens. I found refuge from the storm. A place where I could trade my dark skies for beaming rays of sunshine. I found the lily in my valley, and he blooms all the time. So if you're down and broken hearted, and you just can't seem to find peace of mind, you're searching for your answers, but your problems are getting worse all the time. Well, just reach your hand to Jesus. He'll take you in and break those ties that bind. He'll be your lily in your valley, and you can watch him bloom all the time. He'll be your lily in your valley. He'll be strength when you are wise, for beaming rays of sunshine. He'll be your lily in your valley, and he'll bloom all the time. I found the lily in my valley. Yes, I found strength when I was worn. I found a place to leave my burden, and I found refuge from the storm. A place where I could trade my dark skies for beaming rays of sunshine. I found the lily in my valley, and he blooms all the time. Yes, he's the lily in my valley, and he blooms all the time.
All right, guys. That's it for tonight. My throat, my voice is absolutely wore out and scratchy tonight. So I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna get feedback. My wife is sitting in the other room watching the live stream. Also, she mentioned earlier that it was freezing. Not surprising. Definitely looking forward to doing more of this, guys. Now that I have the stuff here at my house, we'll be doing a lot more of this and getting online and doing some stuff on Facebook, and hopefully expanding my horizons on the streaming platform. Really enjoy it. I really enjoy music. Music is my biggest passion, and hopefully that tonight has blessed your heart, and hopefully that you guys will tune in next time. Um, I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate the feedback. My family, you guys that are around here, we love you guys. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. If hopefully next time I'll have better internet connection. I wouldn't plan on it. Um, just do the best that we can. Maybe next time I'll do something with my guitar um, instead of playing with CDs. Take some requests maybe. Just keep worshiping the Lord. That's the main thing. Just praising God and using His talents that He's blessed me with to give Him glory, to bless other people's lives, and to just reach out and touch people through music. And like I said, those songs that I sang are pretty old songs. Um, Hopefully, I can get some newer stuff as far as CD tracks and everything. We've got a store here in Paris that sells them, and they can also burn those CD tracks if they don't have them in store. They can burn them. So if you guys want to hear me sing something specific, shoot me a message. Let me know. Hey, I would love to hear you sing this song. I'll look it up. I'll try to find it in my key. Obviously, you can hear I've got a pretty deep voice, so I've got a pretty deep baritone voice. So finding stuff that's in my range is a challenge sometimes, but that's the good thing about soundtracks is you can get them in multiple keys. So good night, everybody. It's been fun, and I hope to see you guys again soon. I'll probably do this at least one more time this week. My buddy David hopefully is going to come over here, and we're going to do some jamming and do some recording and stuff, and he'll kind of help me with some of this equipment. I'm familiar with some of it, but for the most part, as far as uh, just dialing everything in and getting everything sounding really good quality, that's slightly above my pay grade. So, hey Marie, I see you. Good to see you. Yeah, definitely, I'm going to make another CD. And now that I have the equipment to do it, I'm going to make another CD and get copies of it made and get one out to everybody. A lot of people have been asking me. A lot of people in my church and from my wife's family here has been asking me to cut a CD. So hopefully that's coming soon. Can't make any promises. Probably won't be by Christmas, but hopefully I'll get it cut soon and get everything out to everybody. So I'm tuning out, and hopefully, like I said, we'll see you guys next time, and hopefully that you guys were blessed by this. I know I was. Like I said, my nerves were about here when I got started, and now they're about here. So I'm still pretty nervous and just wrapping this up. But this was my first live stream, and so more to come. It'll get better every time, and we'll see you guys next time. So God bless. We'll see you on my next stream. You guys have a great night.